I've been studying how fakery gets passed around and magnified on Facebook, and as I've done that, I've begun to see some patterns that I'd like to show you. We're going to look at some Facebook profiles, and I'll show you the details that set my fakery radar off. One of the first profiles that jumped out at me was this one, Tuba Chic, and I checked her photos to see what photos she might have. It's only a handful. And I looked at her likes. She's got sports that she likes, her teams, and some music, some movies, popular TV shows, some books, including Harry Potter, some likes, page likes like Judge Jeanine Pirro has fans, or Donald J. Trump on Facebook, and groups like the Deplorables, Stand with President Trump. They're all thematically similar. There's no variation. There's no real diversity. This is all seeming to point to one purpose. And I also looked at her friends and her page. When I looked at her friends, it's only 62, and they're all women here displayed. And if I looked on her page, I found this post from U.S. Updates. It's if you love this flag, and then the next one, Al Franken. So these two posts from U.S. Updates show up again. I went through the friends to see if there were any similarities, so I saw Nancy Barton down here. Looked at Nancy's page. Nancy's photos are minimal. Again, just pictures of her. Some sports, some music, some movies, some TV shows, books, Harry Potter again, and likes. This one's a little more diverse, more book-oriented, and groups, Deplorables, Trump is President, Making America Greater Together. So similarities there. And I looked at her wall. Oh, there's that flag. And there's Al Franken. So I looked at more friends from Tuba Chic's account. Here we have Irene Taryn Calder. Here's Al Franken. And here's the flag. Ligia Navarro, the flag. And her profile's got a few more posts on it. But there's the flag. And there's Al Franken. Lauren Berry. Here we go. Looking down hers. She's got a ways to go scrolling down. But once we scroll down far enough, we get back to... Here comes Al Franken and the flag. So they're sharing some of the same posts. They have few friends. Here's one. She only has 23 friends. A very few and minimal amount of pictures in their profile, and they're sharing posts from the same place. Well, I went through this again and again, and I found something like 65 profiles or more that had the same patterns. Another thing that I noticed when looking at these profiles is that sometimes there were comments on them. Here's 25 likes and 2 comments on this Al Franken video. And so I looked at these profiles. Lindsay Dicken, if I look at hers, she's got the flag there. And Al Franken. And her profile looks pretty much like the other ones. Let's look at her photos. She's got just a few. Oh, just one. Some of the same things checked. Same music, popular movies, popular TV, and books, and these same kind of groups. The same Trump preferring groups. And Poppy Knight, same thing. She was also commenting on that post. And there's Al Franken. And looking at her profile, minimum amount of photos, some of the same things checked. And let's see, music, movies, TV shows, books. There's Harry Potter again. Likes, Judge Jeanine Pirro has fans. And same groups, Deplorables, Trump Keep America Great 2020, same theme. That's not a coincidence. My friend Kim, who was looking at this with me, looking at these profiles, stumbled on this one, and she searched Google for it and found this. This is taken from an actor inventory page, a talent directory, Claudia actor extra model. So that's a little at odds with the profile we saw here. And what's even funnier, when you look at this comment, the account that made this comment, it's Chaudhry, I can't even say it, Sadia Sultana. Do you know Chaudhry? Send him a message. Updated his cover photo. It just keeps getting more and more suspicious. When I look at this pattern, I see things like this. Would you support Trump if he fired Ruth Ginsburg? Well, most people who are even moderately educated about the way the Supreme Court works would know that that's an impossibility, but they're posting from this page, theusapoliticalnews.com, and it seems to me that what this is designed to do is generate some traffic to a group or to a page or to a web page. And that there's some comments that are designed to make these particular profiles look legitimate. Not like they're just thrown out there and posting things without comment. They're looking like they're trying to get better at this. So what I did, I went through all of them, checked them all out, determined that most of them were the same, and I found 74, something like 74 names that didn't look legitimate, that looked tied to each other, that looked like puppet accounts, that they were just throwaway accounts to generate more traffic, try to spread things, try to make pages look more legitimate than they were. So what I'm planning to do is go ahead and report these accounts a little bit at a time. I don't want Facebook to think I'm attacking someone, so I'm going to report them a little bit at a time, and then as I do so, I'm going to check these off. My expectation is that most of them will be found to be illegitimate and Facebook will remove them, and I will highlight those as it happens so that I can keep track of how many of these accounts we got off of Facebook. So that's the plan. I'm hoping that I can do this without Facebook putting me in timeout, but we shall see.